Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 8 of Enigmatica 2 Lite. Today we're going to restructure the Ender Pearl generator. And then if there's time, we're going to jump into some applied energistics. So let's get to it. Alright, so this is what used to be the site of the mass, probably line of confusion. That was what I was using to generate Ender Pearls. And once again, the reason I am using the Phytogenic Insulator is because it is more server friendly, so it doesn't have to spawn the mobs, there's no mob pathing, it's just all around nicer, and frame wise too it's nicer. So plus it doubles as this is going to be technically pulverized charcoal and wood farm, and a redstone farm over here. So I split it up into component pieces with the crafter being the middle. So I didn't really put that anywhere. Let me toss that. I don't need that anymore. I totally forgot to do the chest. Whatever, I'll do it in a minute. While we're setting it up. Alright, so there's... Oh, well, let's see here. What is this? This is the Ender Pearl output. This can be any type of farming thing, though. So it doesn't have to be Ender Pearls. You can use whatever is in this list. 131 pages to make whatever you want, and it'll work for, well, we're doing the flux one, so it won't work for like this one, but we're doing the best one. There's a lot that it'll work for. This here is the actual Phytogrow. Okay, so here's what we're gonna need. We'll do that one second. Let's move this out of the way so we have room. This is the sand. Okay. I have everything. It's just I gotta remember where it all is. Okay, so we're gonna do redstone first. And I want it just along the back wall out of the way. So we have one Phytogenic insulator for redstone. That's all this is gonna take. Or make, rather. So I'm gonna put the water on top. I'm gonna have to redo my guys here. We're going to insert from the side is going to be green for the Phytogrow. The right, we're going to output everything. Actually, no, the right is going to be output and input. So if you're in this state, if you shift click the middle, it clears it. Click this one to green, then if you just right click this one, it goes to input output. Okay, my green chest here is what contains Phytogrow, and if you're just setting it up for the first time, this is what will contain it. Actually, this is not going to go here. This is going to go up one and over. Right there. We're going to transfer it here, and eventually when we set up the trees, I'm going to have a line for the trees on top and a line for the redstone on the bottom. Oh, now I need a wrench, though. Because I can't access that conduit. Extract always. Insert. Switch this to output mode. This one is going to be extract always, and we'll do insert later when we get to it. Alright. You might not have Phytogrow at this point, which is fine. We'll get there. What we're going to do is we're going to export from the side, but we're also going to insert. So this is going to go into a basic 1x2 drawer, which will contain the byproduct and the seed. Now the reason I'm doing it this way is because when you run the seed through here, it'll go into the output slot. It won't stay in the input slot, so it has to go to the output slot. You have to pipe it back in, and that's what this drawer is for. So we're going to insert, we're going to extract, and it's going to start its process because I have some orchid seeds. Now these ones are fully upgraded. This will work without upgrades. I have the processing speed on these, but it will be slower. Alright, so right now this will just constantly produce redstone until this chest runs out. Which will take a while. Because I've got a lot of that garbage. Oh, that's right. The other guys here. So this is where I am deviating from before. I am going to use these chests. I am going to personalize them because we are on a server. Go, put the diamond on. That way they are mine. You don't have to put a diamond on there. If you're playing solo, it doesn't matter. So we're going to extract from here and insert, which means this time I am going to need a filter. What is this filter? I'm probably going to need this. Sand and clock. Do I need that? I don't think I need that anymore. Let's grab a... there's no redstone in there? Okay. That's fine. Grab a piece of redstone. For inserting, we're going to whitelist only redstone. So you extract always. There we go. So that's the redstone part of it done. So when we need redstone, we can just pull it from this chest, which is what the second chest is for. Now what we're going to do is set up the tree side of it. It's going to be very similar. We're going to have our Phytogenic Insulator. We're going to put it up here. Let's configure it. We're going to input and output on the right, green input on the left. Once I change this to insert, it'll fill up. Right there. There we go. Let me just restock that before it gets flooded with the other stuff. There we go. Similarly, we're going to export and extract and insert. I have another 1x2 drawer. Same deal. This time it's going to be a little different. So I'm going to have a conduit. I have brown for wood. Let me personalize it with a diamond. Once again, you don't have to do that. Stop opening it and just put the diamond on there. This way I have access to wood when I am not here. Because this system doesn't need wood. It needs charcoal. So I'm going to insert, but I'm going to drop the priority. So it will always insert into here last. And then the other one is going to be a furnace first. Because we need to smelt it. Insert. Clear this out. This needs to be insert, and we are extracting on the right this time. Alright, so I should be able to turn you on. There we go. So it'll fill that up, but it should not fill this up until this is full, which is the ideal thing, because we'll be generating more wood. Well, a ton of wood. This will generate a ton of wood. It generates, what, like 16 at a time? 18. But that means now that I'm doing it this way, I need a void upgrade. Because at some point, these saplings will catch up, and it'll clog the system. The redstone ones will not, because if you look at the uses for the orchid, it's a 100% chance to get the seed back, which means it's never going to increase. But if you do the same for a sapling, we're using this one, so we have a 50% chance to get an extra sapling, which is not ideal in this case. But there's no point in using a cheaper fertilizer, so I'll just void out the extra. Which means I'll also void out the extra wood if this chest fills up, which is fine. I don't mind. Alright. So now we're smelting the wood into charcoal. Next thing we need to do is pulverize it. That'll go here. Let's reconfigure it. Input there and output this one. Both sides, sure, why not? And that's going to go there. So we can extract always, insert, extract always, and come on, insert. Okay, so now this will fill up with pulverized charcoal. There we go, that's our 2 byproducts done. Or, well, necessities, whatever you want to call them. Next, we need slag. I don't need this anymore. I don't need that anymore. I don't know what this is. wood. Sure. Extract only wood. Although, wait, did I put a filter in there already? No. Okay, well, there you go. Extract only wood. That way, it doesn't fill that up with saplings, because that would be annoying. What else is in here? The extra wood chest we don't need now. That's for me for later. Which means we don't need this extra green chest, because that's a duplicate now. I've consolidated them into one. Alright, now we need this. Oh, these guys need power. Yeah, I'll figure that out in a minute. Once I figure out where I'm putting these. Okay, so we need the stone material, or the material stonework. This is going to go... Do I need a drawer for this? No. Let's put this back here. We're going to come out a little bit. So we're going to generate sandstone. We're going to pulverize it down into sand and niter. Niter? I don't know. Doesn't matter. And then a trash can for the extra sand. So let's go with... we need to face sideways. Yes. Remember, you can't insert and extract from the front faces of these, so that's why I turned it to the side. And then we have a trash can for sand, which can just go there. We got a filter, just whitelist sand. Now when we throw this here, we can do this one there. Let's disable that. Alright, let's set this up real quick. This is going to be grind, so that'll get us cobble to gravel. This will get us gravel to sand. And 2x2 will get us sand to sandstone. Let's just disable all the extractions for these early steps. That should be sand, and this one should be sandstone, right? Cobble, gravel, sand, sandstone. Perfect. Alright, that's going to extract. Always. Insert it over here. Let's clear this. So we're going to insert on the backside. And we're going to extract both of these to the left. Right? Yeah, that sounds good. Insert here, priority, -1. So sand will fill up here first. If not, then it'll go in there. We're going to have to move this torch, because we need a place to store the niter. I'm going to do a regular drawer for this one. Or do I want the builder there? Let's put the builder there. Not a builder, it's a crafter. Okay, there we go. Alright, so for your crafter, you're going to have to... you're going to want some of these resources up beforehand. Specifically gold, 1 clock, at least 1 rich slag. Here, let's just... I'm going to pull this all out. There's so much stuff in here. Oh, looks like I forgot the settings anyway, so it doesn't matter. Look at it all. There's so much of this stuff. Here, just go in here. I'll deal with you later. Come on. All of it away. Did I miss a chest? Yes, I did. You get a diamond, and so do you. That way people can't just randomly steal it. They have to work a little harder. Alright, let's clear all of this out. So much junk. Alright, there we go. I'll keep that, and I'll keep that. And that'll give me pretty much everything we need. So I'm just going to say forget. Forget everything. Alright, so click on your first slot, put in the clock recipe, switch this to external, and hit apply. Do the same thing for the Phytogrow. Put in the recipe, switch this to external. Yes, that's it. And then hit apply. Now what you're going to do is you're going to want to prime the builder. So if we get a piece of gold, not a builder, a crafter. Gosh, I keep making that mistake. It builds stuff. The order here does not matter, but what you're going to want to do is something like this. Just hit remember. And when you take them out, if you put in, say, redstone, it will not go into that slot. It cannot go there. So the idea here is going to be simple. We're going to fill some slots with redstone. If you don't have this much to begin with, well, that's great. There you go. You can hit remember, move it over, remember, move it over, remember, move it over. So if you only have one, you can still do this. It'll just be a lot more button clicks. Like that. Then we're going to do the same for this one. Is that right? What are you? Lag. And pulverized charcoal. My bad. Let's just pour there, gold block, and get some of that slag first. Put just a few of those. Get some of the... Someone's not working over here. It's fine. I need to give it power still. Let's get the charcoal. Fill it up. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't make more. Alright, there we go. If you're just putting this down and it doesn't have power, then you don't have to worry about that. If it does have power, pause it first. Well, let's try this again. Charcoal. There we go. Remember, I'm not going to remember these slots because, well, I'm only ever going to have 4 clocks in the system, so it's not going to matter. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we need... You are an insert. Let's just switch it over here. Extract. Insert. My induction smelter here has the auxiliary sieve, so it has a better chance of getting the secondary output, which is the slag, so consider that. We can just extract from here. This will work. Extract from here. It'll go in here. Has no sand, which is fine. Where's my sand? Oh, you got no power. That's right. You don't keep power when I pick you up. I was like, I should have had a little bit of sand. Okay, so we're good here. We're good there. So the only thing we're missing now is bringing over the charcoal here and the redstone. And that's it. Hey, look at that. That's not bad, actually. So I'm going to drop them. Actually, I'm going to drop them here and here. Extract always, extract always. And then they'll only be able to fill up the slots that they can. So let's dump all this junk in here. Stop making so much. This makes a ton. Alright. Now what we do with that, we extract it into the infuser. The infuser goes into one of these 2 drawers. I don't know which. Yep, that's the one. Actually, wait, I need to configure this, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, I do. we're doing, let's see here, this is input, this is output. Good. You're configured? Yes. And you were doing, the back is input, and yeah, sure, if you want to go over there, that's fine. There we go. Oh wait, this is wrong. This is this intermediate step. This is the output. There we go. Okay. We extract from here. This is ignored. We don't do anything with that. Extract always. This can be insert. This can be insert and extract always. That way there's a buffer. And there we go. Charging. We'll extract it on the side here. We ignore this one. Always and insert. Alright, and there. So with that, you've got the basic setup going. What's over here? Nothing. You're gone. What the heck happened to my inventory? Oh, that was great. I'm sure that'll not mess anything up. Alright. You got room? No. And now, at this point, you can just extract this and throw it. Let's put it here. Sure. Sure, there's good. Whoa, come on. That is not what I put down. My inventory, I'm going to have to relog, it looks. Put that there. Come on. That was weird. I think my inventory is glitched now. But we're going to extract always here, insert here. And so if you've accidentally, as long as you put in just a little bit of your own materials, one of each of these, the whole process will start and you'll have the phyto grow here and it'll kickstart the back again to get started once we give it power. That's the trick. So to do that, I've got a power cell somewhere. Right here. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's put it, no, there. I already know my inventory is going to mess up, so I have to interact with it from another inventory until I relog. There we go. That's all covered. Let's come up front. Alright, you're all covered. Covered. Everyone's covered, right? Yeah, sweet. Alright then, lastly, all we have to do is set up our ender pearl guy, which will go, I'm just going to drop him there. Let's get one more item duct. Insert. Extract. Actually, we need another one. Lied. Because similarly to the ones back there, this one we're going to want a drawer. Let's grab this. Let's grab all of that. Fill you up. Insert, extract. And then you, come on. Insert, extract. That'll start the process. Once we give it power, we'll go along front. 1, 2, just enough wires. That means this setup is the same in terms of power wires as the previous one. Not that it matters. Oh, except... Oh, no, you got a tank. You're good. Oh, come on. Stop doing that to me. Open this up. Put this here. I have to relog, I know. I know that's the problem. We're just so close to finishing this. Actually, that should be it. You should now have power. And I don't like this here, actually. So remember, the mediator, not there. The mediator will increase the speed of nearby, well, adjacent machines, so it'll increase the speed by 20%, roughly. Well, it says 20%, so 20%. Are you full? Yeah, you're full. And the very last thing we're going to do is just come on, stop it. Export it. Into an Enderchest. There we go. Slightly redesigned. Now I have access to the Ender Pearls, I have access to the wood, and I have access to the redstone if we get any, which I doubt it, to be honest. Unless this gets clogged. Which this will get clogged, so that's fine. That's the point of setting up these Ender chests, is in case it does get clogged, we'll still have the resources, and it won't actually break anything. Because before it was getting clogged on sand, so I had to start voiding it out, but that meant I had to void out the other stuff too, which I didn't want to do. Not yet. But there we go. It is now automated. Oh, wait, this is my Ender Pearl filter, I bet. Let's just drop this here. Check that, yeah, because I don't want to export the seeds. I don't care about them. Alright, and we're done. So, if you follow that, good. If that's too confusing, then that's fine. I really just wanted to try something different, and this is totally different. It is much more server friendly though, so I am very happy with it. Especially now that I can pull the wood out. That's why I wanted to redesign it. So now I have wood. And just to quickly show you, if you set one of these up, now I had to do it this way. I switched this to a timer. This is 400 ticks, so 20 seconds. 20 seconds, I have to use a repeater, otherwise this servo doesn't have enough time to actually extract and throw in here. But it works really well. I am pretty much constantly full on power. So pretty much every 20 seconds throws a pearl in there. Now if we come back out here, this generator with 4 of the processing speed augments, the, what is this? Auxiliary reception coil plus the mediator, it takes about 15 or 15 and a half seconds to create an ender pearl. So I am generating a surplus of ender pearls. I can speed that up in the back, but I don't need to. It generates a ton of power. So yeah, that's it. In case you wanted to figure out how to set this up, there you go. So, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. So, just a quick thing I noticed when setting this up, I forgot to set this to extract always for the pulverizer that's doing the sand. And this one needs to be insert and extract. That way the niter has a place to go. Otherwise it'll just sit in there. And that's not what we want. So, that's it. Bye-bye.